What's up, guys? Sleepz here with another episode of my journey to an Ultimate Team, and we start this episode off putting the Silver Serie squad together. I'm just going to put them together this episode, and then in the next episode, I'm going to show basically me trying to win the Silver Show-Off with the Silver BPL squad. This episode is just me putting the Silver Serie squad together because I needed Silver players for my Silver BPL bench. That way I had the full requirements for the Silver Show-Off tournament. So this episode you're going to see me putting the squad together just so I have the Silver bench for my BPL squad, and then we're going to go into the tournament next episode. So let's get right into it. We're going to put the Silver Serie now, and as you see I decided to go in a 4-3-1-2 mainly because the wingers, like, they do have Biabani, who is, lightning quick and all that. And on the left side, I think they have Lanzafame or Lanzafame, however his name is pronounced. And, they are both quick. And Lanzafame, he seems like a good player. But I felt they had a good variety of center mids. And I felt they had a good variety of strikers. So I wanted to get as many strikers up front and as many center mids as possible. I felt that was the best way to build this team. So that's what I decided to go with, as you see here. So let's start from the front, go back. I try to start these off with at least one signing that is a player, that's fairly popular. So I decided to have El Kabir up front. He's going to be the main one that's going to be, kind of expensive. He cost me 30k, and what can you say about El Kabir? Everybody has this guy if you have a Silver Serie. He's a beast. He has 4-star skills, good shot. He seems like an all-around great player, good dribbling in that. And you would have seen he's partnered up there with this guy. I believe his name is pronounced Castaños or something like that. And it's good to have them both up front. You got the Netherlands chemistry up there, so it seems like a good partnership to start this off with. I always start these squads off semi-cheap. That way I can learn the silver market a little bit better for these Serie A players, and I can get familiar with some of the players. I like to build my way up. That's how the starting 11 is going to be. And as our center forward is going to be this guy, which I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Marilungo is his name. Marilungo, 750 coins, cheap. You can't go wrong, especially with the stats on him. 84 pace, 86 or 68 shooting, dribbling 70. For that cheap price, you really can't go wrong. And he seemed like a decent player with his pace and all that. And by the way, I did get this striker for fairly cheap, 2,400. So our front three there, and onto the midfield. Our first center mid is going to be on this side. I believe I wanted this guy, the Hetamaj, or however his name is pronounced. These names are getting harder and harder to pronounce nowadays with these different leagues I'm doing. So yeah, we have this guy. Got him for 1,000 coins. He seemed decent. 79 pace, 66 shooting, 75 passing. He seemed like an all-around cheap, good center mid to start off. And like I said, to be honest with you guys, I really know nothing about this silver market, and I'm learning as I go. So yeah, I pretty much basically chose these players based on the stats that are on the card, and nothing more, to be honest. And at our center mid, right in the middle, we're going to have a Barbo, simply because his pace and his defending stat were fairly high. So I decided, he'll help out my two center backs, and he'll help defend. So he's going to be there in the middle. And I got a Barbo for quite expensive because I do believe he comes in a center attacking mid as default. So he cost me 7,900 coins. And our last center mid you would have seen by now is this guy Carmona. Chilean guy for Atalanta. He seems like a good player. 80 pace, 58 shooting, 73 passing, 71 dribbling, all around decent stats for a center mid, and I got him for 650 coins. Very cheap. I really couldn't go wrong for that price. And at left back, I could not find anybody really better than this guy, Jose Angel, and I think he's pretty much the best you can get as a left back for Serie A, and I got him for 2,500 coins. Not a bad price at all. 80 pace, 72 defending and dribbling, and he is actually decent at free kicks, as I played a few friendlies with this squad already, and he put in a few for me. So onto our center backs, which are absolutely horrible. All right, I am not going to sit here and lie. Let's just put them both into the squad real quick, and you can see how horrible their stats are. And to be honest, the reason I picked these two is because I wanted to put this squad together quickly for you guys, and on top of that, I couldn't find good players in my formation, so I couldn't really put this squad together as best as possible, I guess. So I just went with these guys just because they were cheap. They would fill in the gaps where I needed, and I could just get on with the silver show-off, which is really what the series is still about right now. We have to get that done first. So these guys are just going to have to do for now. My first signings as I do the Silver Serie squad are probably going to be these two center backs. But this guy only cost me 400 coins, and this guy only cost me 350. And yeah, pretty bad stats. 67 pace, 71 defending, 68 heading on that guy, and this guy has 62 pace, 70 defending, and 69 heading. You know, definitely not the best you can get, but for right now, they're just going to have to do. And at right back, I got this guy, De Silvestro, who seemed like a good player. You got him for 1,300 coins, as you see there. 82 pace, 72 defending, 69 heading, 71 dribbling, and 58 shooting. So, you know, he seemed like a decent player to have at right back. Cheapest option I could find that seemed good. And so that's everybody up front. And in goal, we're going to have, I believe this guy's name is pronounced Campagnolo. So, yeah, 71 overall. I mainly got him because I got him for dirt cheap. 400 coins for a shiny silver keeper in Serie A is an absolute bargain. On the PS3 market anyway. I couldn't find anybody cheaper in my formation. So 4-3-1-2, 400 coins. I really couldn't go wrong. His stats, you know, they seem kind of on the low side, but when I did play the friendlies, this guy was making some fantastic saves for me. 70 divey, 70 handling, 72 reflexes, and 74 positioning. I guess his highlight would be his positioning is fairly good. So this is what the starting 11 looks like, and let's put a manager in quickly. I decided to stay with the silver theme, as I did with the silver BPL squad, and get a silver manager, and we have this guy, Bissoli. I believe his name is pronounced, and I also did get him a 4-3-1-2 manager card, so there he is. He's going to be our manager, and this is what the squad looks like. So, and on the bench, as you see, I have the 11 for the BPL, so, you know, this is what it looks like. The starting 11, they seem all around decent. You know, like I said, I'll make some defensive signings probably first once I'm done with these silver show-off. Hopefully I win it first time. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Please leave me a like, leave me a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.